Welcome to Appsec Phoenix, the new and improved way organizations are modernizing application programs, cloud security programs, and DevSecOps initiatives.
Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to talk about Dependabot integration with Appsec Phoenix, and I'm going to show you where to take the key, where to generate the key. There are a few nuances that we're going to cover, and we're going to cover more in the detail of the blog post and the knowledge base to cover fundamentally this integration. But without further ado, let's look. So we are on the main dashboard. So once you go in scanner, then you can add a scanner. You can go on Dependabot. You can put the URL, that is the graph API of GitHub, and the access token. I have already done for convenience this step before to synchronize, and fundamentally you can give a name, or you can give a number of names. If you have multiple repository, you can give the server URL, that is the generic graph URL, and then you can generate the token. So the way you generate the token, there are a couple of nuances. So if you go on security analysis of your repository, this is a repository of vulnerable code, make sure that you have Dependabot alert turned on, dependency graph turned on, and Dependabot security update turned on. As well as if you have private repositories, add the private repositories here. Because our repository role public, this is granted by default. To get a detail of how do you generate the API token for Dependabot, you can go in the API documentation of Dependabot and explain. We're going to include the link in the notes. And then fundamentally, when you have a personal access token, that's how you grant your personal Dependabot access token. You need to just grant this information, so repo status, deployment, and public repo, as well as the user information. So this is all the detail that the API key requires. Once that's done, fundamentally you can go in your application. You can create a new application. For convenience, we're just going to take one that is already existing. You can see we have added other component from Dependabot already. So you go add component, Dependabot, next, and then you can select the number of keys, the number of repositories that you want to add, and so on and so forth. Next, select if they're internal or external, if they belong to a component that are internal and external, and so on. Once that's done, fundamentally you have information about Dependabot, and you can review them inside this the FOSS component for the Dependabot. So this particular one, I think, is, yeah, this is the type of vulnerability that comes from Dependabot from one of the particular repository, and then of course you have the various description. So I hope this is useful. If you want to have all the detail about the Dependabot access, you can get into the scanner integration part of the knowledge base kb.appsecphoenix.com. This is Francesco. Thank you very much for listening, and stay safe.
Appsec Phoenix. Fix vulnerabilities today before attackers exploit them tomorrow.